This
So let me.
conference will now be recorded.
So let me log into our account. So now let us log into our account. So let us log into our app. So in the last class, we talked about page layouts, right? And then after page layout, we talk about buttons and links, right? So today we'll talk about record type. Sorry. So today's concept is record type. So what is a record type? According to the business scenario, according to the business scenario. So a page layout when the user is trying to create a record. So he want to have a page layout with a different pick list value. Okay. So now if you look at the scenario here, so in the previous class, what we did, we created a two page layouts, right? So we thought that we have a HR team. So two people we have who are working for a RD company in HR department. So we assume, so we have two users who are working for RT company as a HR, right? So one person is working for a sales department, like any person joins in sales department. So their records are created by one particular employee, and another an employee HR who creates a record for any other person joins in apart from sales. Okay. For that we created two page layout, right? Sales and non-sales. Now let's say now as a HR I'm trying to create a record. So I'm trying to create a record for people who joins in non-sales. Okay, non-sales team. So since it is a non-sales, okay, the designation when I'm trying to select, I want to see only non-sales. So I don't want to see sales related designations. Okay, I don't want to see sales related designations. So in the qualification also, I want to see in the qualification also I want to see, okay, BTech and MCA. So whereas when I'm trying to create a record for people who joins in a sales department, okay, when I'm trying to create a record for people who joins in a sales department, okay, so I don't want to see other designations. I want to see only sales related, okay, and in the qualification also I want to see a degree and MBA. Now, what we are expecting as a user when we are trying to create a record, so according to my role, I want to see whichever pick list that I want. I don't want to see the unnecessary pick list which is not relevant to my work. So if you got a this kind of scenario, okay, so a page layout with a dedicated pick list, we can go with the record type. So what is a record type? A page layout with a different pick list value is nothing but a record type. So go to setup. So go to object. So record types are specific to object. Okay. Record types are specific to object. Go to object. Now go to object. If you have a field, then only you can create a record. If you don't have a field, then you cannot create a record. So for example, okay, if you are trying to store some data in Excel, okay, so what you do first, you will try to define that whatever you want information, right? For example, you want to have employee name, right? So you define, right? For example, if you don't have this, now whatever you given is it's not meaningful, right? So the same way in a table, in you need to have a field, okay? If you don't have a field, let's say you want to enter someone age, you don't have a field, then how you will enter? Okay, so the field and to that whatever input that the user is giving, the combination of this field and the input is a record. That is what you see, employee name, the data, right? Okay, so if you don't have a field, you don't have a record. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Now go to record types. So record types are specific to objects. Okay, so go to record type, click new. So just like a page layout, so when we try to create a record type, so we have to select an existing record type. So it says select an existing record type. Either you want to go with the master or any of the existing record type. I'll go with the master. I'll give the record type in as non-sales. So make sure it is an active. Make sure it is an active. Okay. Next. So this label name will be visible to user. The record type name will be understood by the platform. Now to whom you want to give an access? I want to give an access to this particular profile. Next. So which layout you want to use? Save. Now once we save, it is asking us to select the pick list value available for edit. Now just edit. So non-sales means I don't want to see sales related. Now go back and check. Okay. Now go to record type. So you want to go with the existing master or you want to make a copy from any of them? I'll go with the master. I'll go with sales department. Make sure it is an active. And to whom we want to give an access. Select their profile and then next. And which layout you want to use. Save. Now it shows a pick list available for edit. So select the pick list which we want to edit. So sales means I don't want to see all of that. Select. So it shows the available pick list which is there in the system. Select and remove. Okay. Save. In the qualification, in the statement. So now go back and check. Now just click new. Okay. So since we assign both the record type, it shows one. It shows both. Okay. If you select sales, we got sales team page layout, right? In the designation, I see only sales related. In the qualification also, right? So once we created a record type will come as a field. It's a read only field. You can see the record type here. Okay. The data type record type ID. So here also on the list view, we can add that field. So when you try to create a record, okay, you will select the record type. Once you save the record, okay, the value will be displayed. Okay. For example, if I create a record now, see, now the record type came, right? Okay. So now So how about for the existing records? Okay, if I want to update, so it's not available here because we have to add on the page layout. Now how we can update? So since couple of records are there, we can update. Okay, but but if you have a bulk records, okay, that can be done with the help of data management. Okay, now since couple of records will update one by one, data management also will see later. So now let me add that field on the layout because I want to access, right? So go to layout, each layout you can wherever you want you can add record type, select, drag and drop, save, select the layout, select, drag and drop. Now go back and just refresh. So we are updating one by one. So that's how we can create a record type and we can update. Okay. Now, can we delete a record type? Go to record type. If I want to delete, delete, delete. See, if you want to delete a record type, it should be in a inactive status. So remember, if I want to delete a record type, it should be in a inactive status. Okay, it should be in a inactive status. If I want to delete a record type, it should be in a inactive status. Okay. Now, now, so can a user has more than one record type access? Yes. See, now if we click record, so it shows multiple record type access, right? Correct. Okay, multiple record type. So a user can have more than one record type access. A user can have more than one record type access. The same way, can we assign one record type to multiple users? Yes. The sales department record type I can assign to multiple users, but a user will have more than one record type. If you talk about profile point of view, one profile can have multiple record types, but one record type can be assigned to multiple profiles. Any questions with this topic? Any questions?
Hi.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. If we delete record type, then we have to remove it to from page layout tool, or it will be automatically removed from there.
Yeah, if you delete it will be deleted because it's a field, right? If you delete it will
Okay.
get deleted.
Okay. Thank you.
If you want to delete, make sure we deactivated this. Deactivated. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other question? No. Okay. Guys, I'll be holding here today because generally I used to start my 7 o'clock because your times got changed, right? So I have to adjust my slots from tomorrow. So you can continue whatever time that you connected. Okay, so I'm not disturbing your slot, your time zone. Your time I'm not disturbing. You can continue as it is what time that you are connected. So I will adjust my time. Okay, so tomorrow we'll take class. Okay, so I'll be stopping here today. Okay, so I have to change my schedule. Okay, any questions? If you have any questions, we'll discuss, or else we'll meet tomorrow. So whatever time that you connected today, same time you can connect. I'm going to be changing my time. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Everyone clear? Nancy, Ashira, Bharat, Mohammed, clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
No.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. See you tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll start mostly. Okay. Relationships. We'll start. Okay.
So will you send this video for today
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
now
I'll
or
send.
yeah,
It
okay.
takes 2 hours. Exactly. It takes 2 hours to get the recording. After that,
Oh,
I'll.
oh, okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, see, once I end up the meeting, if I go to history, it will not show. It takes some time to come here. Okay.
Okay,
Let's see.
okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Oh,
Hmm. We'll send as soon as possible.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.